Hello, I'm Andrew from the Netherlands, and today I'm going to show you really the best amplifier in the world. And I can place my hand in the fire if that's not true, yeah? Because I know this guy for a long time, for a few years now, Carlos. I follow his YouTube site, yeah, because this guy have a YouTube site, and it's an older guy like me. And this guy, his only hobby, since he was a teenager, yeah, was building amps, yes. And his dream was to make, since he was a teenager, yeah, to make the perfect amp. And finally, he managed to make that perfect amp. Yeah, it's not the first amp he built, yeah, because as you can see, this is the amp, the DxS MK2, the first one, the MK1, never came in production because he was not satisfied, yeah. And a few months ago he told me he finally had the amp together, but he was busy to make it complete, yeah, to take the raw edges of the project. And finally, because I was waiting, he was quiet the last months. I didn't saw any videos from him, because if you go to this guy's website, I will show you his website, yeah, his videos, yeah. And this guy is always busy with building amps, and he have over 3,000 subscribers, yeah. This is his equipment, as you can see, all his equipment, and he's testing every amp, every schematic he can find. Yes, from also the older Marances from the 70s, the sound suites from the 70s. Every schematic he can find, he's building. He's building and testing that sound. Yeah, and well, finally he made, from all these tests, yeah, and all these amps he built, yeah, he made that perfect amp. And well, these are all his videos. He have plenty of videos. Go to his website, and so you can see how he is doing his well, his hobby with building amps. And finally he came out well, he just placed this movie today online, and I will place it on pause, yeah. He placed it online today, and so I'm not the first one with this movie. And well, this is how you can order this thing, yeah. This is in Portuguese, and he also have a English, yes, here in English, and you can see what this thing is. Well, the price is only $250, yeah, and for that price you get this thing, yeah. And it's not complete. You need, this amp need 2 travos, so you have to build it yourself. You have to finish this amplifier yourself, yeah. And you have to build in 2 travos, yes, and the power caps. And here he say, let me see, it's a 2-channel. We're gonna sell this amplifier in Brazil by the equivalent value of $250 with shipment not included, and postal tax. Of course, you have to pay your tax and your shipment yourself. So maybe if you live in America, the thing will cost you with shipment 350, 300, between 300 and 400 euro or US dollar. I'm not sure what the taxes are or the shipment cost. It's a 2-channel, and the rectifier and supply filters, yeah. No heat sinks provided, and not power transformers provided. This unit gonna use 2 power transformers, and the power will depend on the output power. We're gonna provide customer 5 years guarantee against parts damaged by normal use, yeah. And he make a joke here. Okay, this guy is like to make jokes. A customer will ship the unit for us, and we're gonna fix it for free if the thing will break. But I don't see any reasons why this thing will break it with normal use. But the shipment's gonna be an expensive for the customer. So if the thing breaks, you have to ship it to him, and well, of course you will pay for the shipment, okay, if the thing breaks, so they can repair it. But I don't think it will break ever. Amplifier will be sold assembled, adjusted and tested. We will not provide schematics, as we're gonna fix for free along 5 years. and that's a normal thing. This guy, yeah, I don't know what his age is, but I think he is about 50 or yeah, between 50 and 55 years. I'm not sure. He's like me. I'm 55, 4 years old. So his whole life he is building this amp, this perfect sounding amp, the best amp in the world. Yeah, and if he is going to provide the schematic, yeah, in no time, within a few months, these Chinese, yeah, will replicate his amp, and his project was only for Chinese, and that's not why you're building this perfect amp. Yeah, all the man hours he is working with amps, and finally the thing is finished, and then the Chinese take it over for free. That's not normal, and that's why he don't provide schematics. Probably after maybe 10 years he will provide them, yes, but that's up to him. And he say the amplifier was made not to be damaged anyway. Yeah, schematic is new and top secret. Power is 45 watt by 8 ohms, 90 watts by 4 ohms, and 180 watt by 2 ohms. I'm not sure if this amp you can switch it parallel and use 2 amps for the sound. I'm not sure about that. You have to take contact with him about that. And this is what is nice. The distortion is only 0.000239%. And everybody who knows a little bit of, well, schematics from this THD knows that these numbers are incredible numbers. It's unbelievable that a amplifier only have this low distortion, and that's why he is claiming that this amplifier is the best in the world. And I believe him. I believe him on his word, because where can you find a amplifier? There is no amplifier with this low distortion. Unbelievable. 0.000239%. Yeah, sensitivity of 700 megavolt RMS to drive the unit full power. Yeah, so full power. Input impedance 56k, flat from 1 hertz to almost 100 kilohertz. 1 hertz to almost 100 kilohertz. Unbelievable. These are numbers. These are incredible numbers. And with a beautiful square wave shape and wonderful dynamics and unbeatable sound quality. And, well, unbelievable. And I am very happy that finally his project, because this guy have to be a very boring guy for his woman, because this guy only can talks about amps. His whole life he only talks and building amps. Yeah, and finally his project is finished. His perfect best amp in the world, and I'm happy for this guy. And probably when you see this it's not an ad, when you see this video, you will think, well, everybody can write down that the distortion is 0.000239%. But believe me, I know this guy, and he would not sell this amp with these numbers if it was not true. These numbers are true numbers. Yeah, and well, if this amp would be sold in the USA or Europe, yeah, completely finished, yeah, with the 2 transformers, yeah, with the box around it, they will ask you $10,000 or 10,000 euro for this amp when it is built completely finished, because it will have the most beautiful sound in the world. This amp can provide the most beautiful sound in the world, and that's what we audio lovers are waiting for. And finally, this amp is there for only $250. Yeah, you only need to build in the heat sinks and the 2 power transformers. Maybe if you are not that handy, yeah, you can talk with this guy, yeah, and maybe you ask him for the price for a complete thing, yeah, and maybe it is also possible, I think it is possible, I'm not sure, and maybe it is possible to let him build the thing for you, yeah, with real hard Brazilian wood, outside, because hardwood is very cheap in Brazil. So maybe he can build that beautiful hard wooden case around it and complete for you. And but then you have to pay more taxes. If you live in America or Europe, the thing will be more expensive. Yeah, so you will pay more taxes. Yes, and well, but if you are not that handy yourself to build in the well, the transformers and the heat sinks yourself, well, maybe you can make a deal with this guy. I'm not sure if he will do that for you. I'm not sure. And maybe you can find a local guy where you live and you show him this, and maybe he will tell you, well, I can do it for you. I can build it for you, because I am not that handy. I cannot build heat sinks and transform, because I have two left hands about electronics. I understand everything, but I cannot build nothing. Yeah, I cannot do these things myself. But there are a lot of guys there all over the world who can finish this amp and make it ready for work. And so, well, this was my video from this Carlos. Is perfect, the best working amp, the best amplifier in the world, really the best amplifier in the world. There is no amplifier in the world with a distortion of 0.000239%, really. And well, I'm happy that this guy finally, because the last 3 months I knew he was busy. I knew he was busy with this project, because he was already last year talking about this project, that this project was coming out soon, and I was waiting, and the last 3 months he was very busy. I know, because I didn't saw new uploads from him, and finally, well, I know why he was busy. He was busy to finish his amp. And I'm so glad for him that finally his project, and I'm happy for all music lovers all over the world that finally they have this amp, what is the perfect amp, because this is where we are waiting for, 0.000239%. This is where all audio lovers are waiting for, this perfect amp. Okay, well, this was my video. I hope really I hope we're gonna look into this project, this amplifier project, and take the risk. Well, I don't think it's a risk to order this thing, because it will cost you only $250 US. $250 US for an amp with these numbers. That's unbelievable. And if you finish the thing and you are handy yourself, I think you can finish it off for only, well, a €250 extra. Yeah. If you build the case yourself from wood, yeah, and then you have that perfect amp for only $500 US or €500, even if it would cost €1,000 or $1,000, it is still very cheap. Yes, because these numbers are unbelievable. These are numbers for amps costing $10,000 US or €10,000, and even those amps doesn't have these specs, because these specs are unbelievable. And well, this was my video about the best amp. Yeah, and it is available since today, because he just placed this video today, and I'm the first one to make a movie about this. And well, I hope I did something good with this amp. I make you happy. Just if you buy this amp and you build it yourself, please make a video of it, how you finish this amp, so everybody around the world can see what you did, so they can do what you do and make other people happy with this very cheap amp from only $250 US. And also, when you make that video, just tell in that video what the extra cost were for the extra transformer, the heat sinks, etc, etc. Yeah, so this was my video from the best amp in the world. Thanks for watching. Put those thumbs up if you like this video, and for now I say bye bye.